Hey, ho ho, everybody! Welcome to a brand new podcast. I think.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the Amarez Show or the Amar Show. I haven't decided yet.
Amar's casting couch.
Amar's casting couch. If you want to go in that direction. So yeah, as you probably, hopefully, I made a post by then. Gabriel and I will be recording, but not every time because it's getting hard on him.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be me and guests. And today I started why not start with one of my favorite human beings in the scene, ladies and gentlemen, a star. He's blowing up like the World Trade. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joel Slavik, everybody.
What's going on, everybody? You all know who I've been here before.
You've met him. Hopefully we didn't lose a lot of listeners who were there just for Gabe, but now
I've told some obscene stories on this podcast, so
yeah. They some people know you.
Yeah?
How are you, Joel?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
This is all new, so I'm trying to figure out what would be the best seating position.
Yeah.
So now I'm looking. Okay, maybe we're too close. Maybe I feel I'm too close.
I think we're gonna make out by the end of the episode, hopefully.
That's the goal. Honestly,
Yeah.
that would be great.
I just bring on guests
Some action.
to try to get some action on camera. Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to bring out Youssef.
Yeah.
And Hadi. Oh my God, Hadi's hair.
Hattie's cute little ass.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Ooh.
Yeah. You think he... Okay, no, never mind. I'm not going to say that. It's too early in the episode. It's too early in the episode to get graphic.
It's people who listen to this, they're fully aware of the vague vague homosexuality that goes on.
Vague.
So, listen, I have one question that I always ask people, and I want to ask it to you.
Yes.
What did you do today?
What did I do today? Woke up, went for a nice walk. It was beautiful out.
Morning walks.
Morning walk.
How long?
About an hour.
Wow, an
Went
hour
to-
walk every day.
Yeah, I mean, not every day. Like, now that the weather's nice, I like getting out. I got some groceries on the way back. I wrote some jokes.
Nice.
I met up with a comic friend of ours, Joanna, at a coffee shop. Wrote a bit there, and then
nice.
then I came here.
She came all the way from Mars because she lives far.
She lives pretty far, yeah. No, I guess she was meeting up with a friend not too far from me, and then she was working from a coffee shop, so she texted me, and I just went.
No, that's
Yeah,
nice.
but no, a lot of writing jokes and
Yeah,
shooting the shit, talking about comedy.
You're living the comedic life. You don't have a job, so
I don't have a job. This is true. Yeah.
life forced on you to be a full-time comic.
This is my first podcast appearance as a full-time comedian. I
That's
think.
crazy, guys. Round of applause. Let him hear it. He's a full-time comedian.
We'll
doing
see.
big shows. This is nice.
We'll see how long it lasts. But yeah, as of as of right now, I'm living the dream, which is cool.
I'm a big fan of walks. I think walks change the way I feel. Do
Yeah.
you walk sober? Do you walk drunk, tipsy, on weed?
I've always, well, I mean, like if it's early in the day, I'm sober for
Okay.
sure. I've always liked walks. That's kind of like my favorite way to, especially when it's nice out too. You can kind of see the city, see what's going on. Yeah, that's kind of like what I like to do the most, I'd say.
Do you have a set trajectory?
Not really. I kind of just like feel it out. Usually I'll get a coffee and then I'll drink the coffee and kind of walk around, and like that's kind of
so that's
but
your drug.
Exactly. I like
Okay.
the coffee part.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you listening to anything, or are your ears open to the universe?
Usually I'll have music in.
Oh,
But it
music,
depends.
yeah.
Sometimes if it's like, if the birds are chirping, I
Yeah.
like to, tap in, see if they're saying racial slurs and stuff like that.
They always are.
They always are.
Those pigeons
Yeah.
like to drop the N-word.
The crows. Those goddamn
You know what
crows.
macaque stands for?
Yeah. But no, I've heard people talk about how they try to go without headphones because they think clearer.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that when I write. I find that helps a little bit. You think a little bit clearer.
Well, as you know, as I told, I'm a big fan of walks. My walks, I'd like to do them in the middle of the night, so there's no one. It's just me and the world.
Yeah, just women by themselves.
Just yeah. And I walk behind them. I'm like, hey, want to hear a joke?
Yeah. So you like to go in the middle of the night?
Yeah. I'm a night walker.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so fun because there's no one. I take the same trajectory every time, so I'm aware of where the homeless people are,
Yeah.
where the busy areas are, which corner I should turn. So once this is out of the equation, I let my brain just wander. And what I do is I usually listen to the same song on repeat.
Which one?
Whatever I'm feeling like.
I want a sign.
It open up my eyes.
I remember there was a
Are you
period.
mocking?
No,
Are you
no.
mocking
I'm
Ace of
just,
Base? Are you-
there was a period where
Cut
every time I got into your car, it was just Ace of Base on repeat.
It's so smart, bro.
But it changes. It changes as like the song changes as the seasons do or whatever.
It depends how I'm feeling. Sometimes it's a need. Like
Yeah.
I find that Ace of Base, there's a lot of positivity.
Yeah.
You can do what you want. Just seize that day. What you're doing tomorrow is not. It's gonna come your way.
Yeah.
Don't you ever consider giving up? Whoa, you will find it's a beautiful life. Oh, come on! It's
You
so
can
much
sing it.
positivity.
You gotta
Pos-
sing it.
So
Yeah.
much positivity.
Yeah, yeah.
It really pushes you. Like, what is it? They have a line that I love that I can't seem to remember right now. But basically, no one is gonna pull you up to where you belong.
Yeah.
You have to fucking push yourself up.
Yeah.
And we're in a business where we're all alone
Yeah.
on stage. We're bombing in front of Finnish people who don't speak English.
Yeah.
We're trying new jokes that don't work. We're trying to freaking turn this dream into reality.
Get tickets to the show tonight,
Yes,
folks.
Jesus Christ.
Come
every
check it
show,
out.
every Tuesday, please, for the love of
If
God.
you're Finnish and you don't speak English, you're still invited.
You're our demographic.
Yeah, you might be the only ones here.
It's
No, it's true.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. For me, it's like
Yeah.
I always it depends. If I'm really into a song, I can listen to it on repeat. But I like to kind of. It really depends how I'm feeling. Sometimes, like for me, it's like a genre. I'll wake up and like maybe I'll have like a rap lyric in my head, and then I'll listen to like hip hop or like.
Which one? Which one?
I mean,
Joe?
I
Is
said
it-
not word, lyric.
Is it a word or lyric favored by crows?
I don't, yeah, maybe.
Cut it.
Or then, yeah, and then I got really into yacht rock.
What's yacht rock?
Yacht rock is like old white people, easy listening rock music, like Steely Dan and
yacht,
shit.
like a boat.
Yacht, yeah,
Oh, you know what I thought you were saying? You know, like Mongolian rock.
yeah.
And I thought you were talking about yak because they have a yak.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen a yak?
Yeah, like a
Like-
big buffalo.
Yeah, yak rock.
Yak rock.
Yak rock.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, so I got really into yacht rock. I was into in like 80s rock and roll for a little bit. It really depends how I'm feeling.
Okay.
But then yeah, when I get into a genre, it's like it's nonstop.
When you write, do you listen to anything, or is it pitch silence?
I'll put on either brainwaves or like
Ooh.
instrumentals.
Which frequency?
Depends. I think I can't remember the specific ones. I'll usually just go on YouTube and go brainwaves for writing, creative, whatever, and I'll listen to that. But sometimes I just like a 90s hip hop instrumental or
And
just like,
guys, he listens to these brainwave to make his brain grow bigger, and then it's just
yeah, and then all I'm writing down is dicks.
Isn't
Yeah.
that funny that this is our output? Is just
Yeah.
dicks and assholes.
It's like such a profound like frequency of sound where I'm thinking about the world and everything, and all that's coming out is just the most obscene.
For Glee.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
got it.
Pretty much. Yeah.
School shooters. I got it.
Yeah.
You're less penis than me. I'm more penis than you, but
Yeah.
you're like more school shooters.
I like
A hint of gay.
I like a little.
That should be
yeah.
the name of the podcast. A hint of gay.
I don't know. Hint of gay featuring Joel
Like this
Slavik.
episode. No, but this episode, I
Yeah.
think it would be a good name. Gabe. Because Gabe is going to edit the podcast, by the way. So
Should
Gabe, it's a hint of gay.
Should we use this hint of Gabe?
Gay.
But Gabe.
Oh, well, he's not here.
Oh.
It's not even a hint.
I feel like you guys are like getting divorced, and I'm like split custody now.
It brings me sadness.
Yeah, I didn't mean to bring
But
it up. I didn't mean to bring it
It's
up.
okay.
Like that.
No. Listen, he's listening to this.
We have to talk to the viewers like they're the children. You have to explain to them. Your daddies still love each other.
We recorded today, and honestly, it was one of my favorite podcasts ever. He's got a big.
Cock.
He does.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit. He has a big. His year is gonna be crazy, bro. He's just moved, trying to make his hangry guy blow up.
Yeah.
Getting married, planning his marriage. I get why, and also it was. I mean, he's gonna hear this, and I'm trying to
Let's
be
talk shit.
as honest as possible, so that I don't have to correct myself. I'm trying to be
Mhm.
as truthful as possible. Sometimes we would like step onto each other's words because it was over like a
Yeah, it's
software.
tough. It's tough.
Yeah, I feel sad, but we're not gonna stop being friends. So the friendship is just not gonna be televised.
Yeah.
That's it.
And how
This
often?
friendship will not be podcasted. It's just gonna be my friend.
How often is he coming back?
He's coming back tomorrow actually
Oh yeah.
for like a couple of weeks, but then afterwards he doesn't know.
Okay. Well, hopefully, is he gonna come by the show?
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
man.
and we have the April 1st recording live. I might continue doing with him like from time to time, like once every
Yeah.
couple of months or once a month. We record together. I
I
truly
like-
enjoy listening to.
I miss Gabe. He's a good guy to have
He's
around.
a great guy.
Yeah, he's a
I-
great guy. He's a funny guy.
I've been blessed, man. I swear to God. You, Gabe. I have so many good people help me build this world that I'm trying to build. I'm blessed. I love you, man.
Love you too, buddy. Hey, we're cutting that. We're cutting that.
Gabe, you know what to do.
We're cutting that.
I get fat.
All right.
Sure, he's listening. Don't cut it. Just censor.
Imagine he cuts out all the nice stuff about him and just leaves that in.
Gabe is fat. We need to keep a clock behind us so we know he doesn't edit.
Or like have like a cat or something. Just yeah, that's funny, man.
No, I've been blessed with Gabe. So yeah, well, it's exciting. I'm trying to see it positively. It's exciting because now everything's gonna be under my control.
Yeah.
I'm happy he's still gonna edit the podcast, so because he's editing.
He's a great
genius.
editor. Yeah.
So I'm happy. I'll keep at least this, and we'll see where I'll take it. I wanna, have new.
Yeah, and
like you, I've been talking to you for 55 years.
Yeah, we've talked a lot. We've recorded most of it, and no, but I think it's
some podcasts we didn't release, by the way, guys.
Yeah,
so imagine how the things that were said on those.
Yeah,
there's 2 podcasts. That
I know which ones you're talking about. I know exactly which ones. But I think it's a good opportunity for you to kind of experiment a little bit with the podcast and your sexuality and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's truly, it's exciting. Not sexuality, but. I mean, I've tried it all. You know what I'm saying?
She looked up when I said that.
This might be the last time we record in the.
Yeah, the staff is setting up the bar and they're listening.
And they're listening to me. Gabe, don't forget, please, to edit that word.
Yeah.
Try to make it famous. It's.
I'm really hoping to get a kids' TV show, so if we could keep it.
You should hang out with me, even though it's crazy. Is that I hang out with kids every day.
On the internet.
On the internet.
Yeah.
Like that's literally my job. Parents saw me. And they're like, this guy needs to speak to my kid 4 times a week and raise him because I can't because I'm working 80 hours a week. Isn't that crazy?
Have any of them seen your stand-up?
No.
No, okay.
No, they're children.
Yeah.
And I'm not that good of an English teacher, so they won't understand what I'm saying.
But even, that'd be funny.
No.
I think about that sometimes because, like, obviously my sister's a teacher, and we share the same last name. And I'm thinking, like, I hope I don't know. I think this is a long ways down the road.
Your sister, first of all, you'd never said anything on stage that I would be like, no. Never, ever. I truly mean it. Never, ever you've said anything ever on stage that would make me not be proud to be your sister. Or you would get your sister in trouble. That is, you cannot think this way, dude. You
That's always just been in the back of my head. I know I'm probably overthinking, which is 100%. Most of my
Sometimes
thinking.
You don't share stories because I mentioned your dad or something.
Yeah.
Or you don't accept the collab on a post. You're like, oh, what if someone?
Well, there's a few stories that I think she's better off not hearing.
Why?
But, dude, the one about you know which one I'm talking about with the girl taking.
Sorry, this is not how. Ooh.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about. With the girl taking.
Oh, why?
Because it's disgusting.
It's disgusting, but who cares, brother?
I don't know.
She's not happy smashed. She's happy.
She doesn't need to know that.
Listen, she doesn't need to, but if she looks, she'll find it.
Yeah, maybe cut the part where I talk about the girl.
Okay, so Gabe, censor just a beep.
Honestly, I don't think we have a minute of usable podcast yet, but we're
I think so far it's been very interesting.
No,
I
it's
think
been
people would like, oh my god, what a.
Well, it's also
what an amazing. I'm so happy Gabe is not part of the podcast.
It's also good.
I love you, Gabe.
You're giving people an idea on what to expect going forward because a lot of people. I mean, this is secret information that they don't know that the podcast is growing. Look at it as growth, not.
I look at it as change.
Yeah.
And something I learned in my life is that every time I thought something horrible happened, and something good ended up happening.
Yeah.
So that's what I learned in my 40 odd years on this earth, is that, and also I'm reading Marcus Aurelius. I don't know if you read Marcus Aurelius.
No, who's that?
He was an emperor, great emperor, and he used to have a journal where he would write his thoughts. And or his things he noticed, like how to have a good life and how to have a meaningful life.
Yeah.
And one of the things he said is that nothing inherently is good or bad. Is how you feel about something makes it good or makes it bad.
Yeah.
Stoicism. I don't know.
Perception.
Stoicism.
Yeah.
The idea of all you have control is over yourself, not over external things. So you try not to
dwell on what you can't control.
Exactly. So something that may look bad may actually turn out to be good. I think there's a story about a guy, a child.
Green eggs and ham.
Oh, I don't know Three Eggs and a Ham.
Green eggs and ham?
No,
You don't know this one?
no.
Dr. Seuss.
I know Dr. Seuss. I know he's
I
an
do not like
anti-Semite.
green eggs and ham. I do not like it. Sam, I am. Whatever the fuck.
I don't like some.
I don't know. I was just because you were talking about actual philosophy, and I was like, what if I just throw a kid's book in there?
Those books are full of philosophy.
They actually are. There are a lot of
Dr. Seuss was a great. Like I've read, I think 1 or 2 with my children.
a lot of them. A lot of them have a deeper meaning. And
Yeah.
I remember learning about how hard it is to write a kid's book because it's like you have to. It's like writing a joke. You have to dumb it down to
Yeah.
so everybody understands, kind of thing. And it's got to be like you can't. You got to cut the fat. It's like, I find that really interesting.
Is there a story that you remember from your childhood?
That I remember there was,
Or a rhyme?
Clifford the Big Red Dog and shit.
Yeah.
I used to love that.
Why?
I don't know. He's a big red dog. I was like, I like dogs. This was fucking huge. Yeah, there was a few I used to get that they used to read to me. Mein Kampf? No.
Cut it.
Yeah, cut that.
No, cut it. Make it real. That's
No, we're not real.
Let's
I'm not sharing that reel.
He's not accepting the collab.
I'm not accepting the collab.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like books are a big part of your childhood, which is kind of funny because I don't read now, but back in
It's
the
crazy
day.
because you want to be a writer.
I was always a good read. I was always reading and writing above grade level.
Yeah.
But I would never do it. Like my mom would always say, like the teachers would tell her that, and she'd be like, "He doesn't read or write at home at all."
But
And I don't know. I just always kind of
it's interesting because like I want to be a comedian and maybe like make films. You you always told me like, I want to write. I like writing. I want to be a comedian and I want to write. Am I remember correctly?
Yeah. That's how I got into
crazy.
stand up. That's how I got into stand up.
It's crazy that you don't read.
I don't know. But I've always been
I
I've
know,
always
but
been a good writer, and I'd always
listen,
been
but
able to read.
okay, buddy, we have to talk because you followed a dream before.
Yeah.
You wanted to be a football player, right?
I wanted to play college football. Yeah.
You wanted to play football. You wanted to be your goal wasn't to play college football. Your goal was probably NFL, whatever.
No,
it was
not
called.
really. I never thought I was gonna go professional, but I wanted to play college and get my school paid for and that kind of stuff.
Okay, and you achieved that dream.
Yeah.
And then you got injured.
And then I had a lot of injuries.
Can I
but-
ask you a personal question?
Yeah. I'm circumcised. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I've been looking.
What's the personal question?
You're one of the few people I know who pursued a dream, and then you got injured, and then you had to say goodbye to that dream.
Yeah.
I don't know many people who had to live that, who had to mourn.
Identity crisis.
Mourn. Identity.
Mourn.
I lived through an identity crisis, but you had to mourn the death of a dream.
Yeah.
How does one go about like not himself?
I mean, I wouldn't say it wasn't really mourning. It was more, I loved it more than anything until I didn't.
Okay, you stopped.
By the end, I didn't. I was not having a good time.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of?
It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun anymore. It was fun. It was all I wanted to do. It was, and then, I mean, there was a lot of things that went into it, but I just found, I mean, high school was like the most fun I've ever had playing
Getting
football.
laid with
16-year-olds, yeah, that's the best.
prepubescent girls. That's Joel's dream.
Cut.
Don't cut.
But no, the second, and this is like with anything too, even in like stand up or whatever, the second like I got to college and there was money involved and these coaches didn't really feed their families, and there was like scholarship money involved and there was politics, it really took away the fun because it was like there were so many external factors that were kind of like hindering people from either playing or being on the team or whatever, and that kind of ruined it in a lot of ways.
But that's the next step in your stand-up career.
That's life. I know.
Your next step is turning this is what I'm trying to do horribly bad every day. Terribly losing money literally on every project I start.
Yeah.
This is the next step.
But
what are you going to do?
No, I mean I mean as long as I'm able to create, I'm happy.
Okay, so you'd be happy just doing open mics?
I mean like obviously you want to make a living, but I think it's more important to focus on the work and creating and what you're putting out than it is to be. There's a quote. We're getting stoic.
Let's do this. Let's Marcus Aurelius this beach.
There's a quote I really like. It's be passionate about the process, not consumed by the outcome. And I think that's something in anything.
I agree, but these are
Yeah.
two different things that we're talking about here.
What do you mean?
Of course, be obsessed with the process and not the outcome, but this is just for creative work,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
In everything.
I'm talking about turning what you do
Yeah.
into a business,
Yeah.
which is the next step.
Yeah, absolutely.
Once you have your 45 minutes, the next step is like, all right,
Yeah.
let's go pitch our tent
Yeah.
and look at the bearded woman.
But we'll-
Look at the juggling bear.
But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I think I gotta.
yeah,
it's more
it's
about-
not fun.
I know it's not.
I'm
fun.
not having fun.
Yeah.
I feel I'm bombing every time I take the business decision because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not supposed to work right away. You got to figure it out.
Hopefully, I will.
You
But
gotta
what I'm
figure it
saying
out.
is that get ready. It's not fun.
I know.
Wait till you have your 45 minutes and like, let's start a new 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
I
"Oy."
mean, that's fun, writing new jokes and
Yeah,
figuring
but
that
then,
out.
but the thing is, here's the difference: is that the first hour took me 10 years to write.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a pretty good hour. You saw it at Peterborough.
Yeah.
You seen me do it exactly how I want to be done. It was pretty good. But now I wrote that hour again. It took me 10 years
Yeah.
to get it. And second of all, I did it in terrible open mics in front of 5 people.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing these jokes at like actual shows, and sometimes you get.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh God.
But I think that's anybody. That's any comedian.
I'm enjoying the process.
You have to.
That process, I'm enjoying it. But I'm just saying it's not fun, but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
Does that
yeah.
make sense?
Yes and no. I think you got to find the fun and the struggle, because there is some shows, or there are like some things I'll do where I'm like, this is so bad that it's funny.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this
Yeah.
is so hilarious that like I know like 10 years from now I'm gonna look back and be like, wow, that was like, at the time it sucked,
Yeah.
but like when I was like learning how to host, like there was some shows where I was like, holy,
I remember
fuck.
those.
There was some where it was not pretty, and then I was like off stage and I was like, I have to go back up there, and everybody hates me.
When they hate you.
Oh yeah, and you can
and
feel
then
it.
you have to go back up again.
And you gotta kind of be
again.
like, oh,
Yeah.
like, oh, who's drinking tonight? Like
And they're like, get off.
they're like,
we don't want you
this
to
guy.
exist. Wait, is this still recording? Let me check. Okay, yeah, we're still recording. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think there's a lot of
you
there's
know
a
what
lot
I'm-
of value in that.
What I'm learning is that men our age, well, maybe men my age, I should know better than to chase happiness. I should chase like a sense of satisfaction of the work well done
Yeah.
and pushing my boundaries and learning new things, but I shouldn't chase happiness.
Chase
I think
purpose.
I have a purpose. I got that. I checked it off. I think that finding a purpose, you check it off for the list once you know what you want to do. Is that okay? But now, what is my goal? I would like to make this into a be able to headline across the world. That would be great. How awesome would that be?
Yeah.
Make it and turn it into a living. So let's fail at that, and it's costing money and time, but there's no happiness.
Yeah.
My happiness now, I try to get it from like people I love, and also, yeah, maybe people.
People.
Yeah, I get satisfaction from everything else. The work. I have a huge point system at my house that I follow. But the happiness, just hanging out with someone you love, hugging a child, eating ice cream. There's nothing better.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have any children. I hope you're not hugging too many childs, but children.
No, but I have nephews. And I
True.
have best friends who have kids.
Yeah.
Hanging out with my best friends. That's always. I value friendship a lot. I realize friendship, truly, dude. Is there anything more amazing in nature than a friendship between two people?
It's great.
There's nothing. There's
great.
nothing.
Yeah.
That's the epitome of what humans created, in my opinion, is friendship.
And I think anything you look back on, that's who you remember the friends. You remember the like when you're talking about the football dream. When I look back on it, I don't think about all the games or like the whatever. I think about like, oh man, that guy was hilarious. Like there's so many. I have so many good friends from those days that I think that's the most valuable thing.
I have also terrible friends. If you want to talk about it.
I mean,
they weren't friends, but they're they're in prison now.
I mean,
I've heard the story.
I played with I played football. It's not the brightest demographic, so it's
The
Yeah.
concussions don't help.
Yeah, I don't know.
He his wife, right, or someone else?
No, I mean, I don't know if we can talk about it. It's in the courts right now, but it's
Joel's
not even
not-
a joke.
Joel's not involved.
Not even a joke.
All right, let's move on. But that's interesting. So
Free? No. No. We're not talking about it.
that guy.
I'm using my platform.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll see this.
In prison, he's like,
He's making it.
sharpening
Okay.
his shank. He's like, I love you too, Joel.
Oh man.
I gave him a black voice. Is that racist? He's not black. He's white. I know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh.
So that's interesting. So
I don't want this to be. Imagine they show this in court.
what? You don't know.
I don't know. Fuck. We'll see.
We'll see. Listen, so the dream stopped being fun, and you're like, okay, this is not for me.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think that's anything.
Don't give up on comedy, please. It's not
I-
gonna be fun soon.
I
I'm
haven't.
I'm telling you, in 2 years.
I know it's. I mean, it's already like. There's already parts of it I know I don't like.
Right now, you're living the Midler life, which
Yeah.
is the best.
Yeah.
You're going on the road.
Way less pressure than headlining.
No pressure.
Yeah.
You're doing fantastic rooms, and you didn't have to fill any of them.
Yeah.
It's the best life.
Yeah.
You have crowds that paid a lot of money to enjoy a show. All you have to do is you do your stupid jokes, and you're like, oh my god, this guy should be selling arenas.
Yeah.
But try to get these people to come see you again. It's the toughest job ever.
Yeah, getting
Trust
people out.
me.
Yeah,
Promoting and selling tickets. It's because it's you. I believe in the only reason why now I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, I could do this. Is I believe in the product.
Yeah,
It took me 10 years to believe in the product. If I have a good product, I have no shame selling it.
for sure. Yeah.
The
it's
Montreal
like,
Comedy Takeover coming to.
you don't want
neighborhood
coming
near you.
to every city.
Every city I can that will let me.
Coming to every city in small town Ontario.
In small town Ontario and possibly Alberta, and we're
Yeah.
working on Newfoundland. No, St. John's. Where are you going for your wedding?
I'm going to Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. So coming to Newfoundland as well.
Yeah. I'll be doing a type 5 at my buddy's wedding.
Really?
No.
You should.
I highly doubt they'll
Oh,
ask me to
but
do a set.
Listen, the first.
They're not going to ask me to do a
You,
set.
you don't know like what do you do for a living, but like don't do your.
This
Glee
is
was a good
this
show.
is the thing. This is the thing. I feel like he would find it funny, but she would probably not enjoy it.
But your job as the best man.
I'm not a best man.
You're not a best man, but you're doing a speech.
No, I'm not doing a speech.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
thought.
yeah.
'cause
I was just making a little joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I did.
You should interrupt the best man. Like, guys, let me
Guys,
pull a Kanye.
what a
Not-
hack! What a this guy.
How long have you guys been together? A day?
I emceed
Do
my.
you get it? A day?
Yeah, I get it. I emceed my buddy's wedding. Was it last year or 2 years? I think it was last year, and it was
Yeah.
so fun. I had a blast.
So
man.
fun.
It was a really good time. I guess it's like a wedding. Everybody's in a good mood.
It's
You know,
the
it's
best.
like
The crowd is hot.
yeah.
Oh,
A lot of people knew me too, so like
exactly.
the
You don't have
guards
to
down.
establish who you are.
Yeah,
You already know you're gay.
yeah.
And you're just like bam, bam.
I was
bam.
just making fun of. I
And
was
you get to be like, emotional a little.
No, not really. I was
No?
kind of.
You
I was just kind
ziggy and
of.
zagging?
I was kind of being an asshole, but like it was funny because I knew a lot of the groomsmen, so like when I was introducing them, I was just roast jokes, and then I remember when I was writing it because he sent me all the info for the bridesmaids too. And I was sending him questions about because I was trying to write roast jokes about them, and he's like, "Yeah, man, talk to the wife. Maybe just keep it introductory." I'm like, "Okay, that's probably." I can't just roast girls I don't know.
With
like,
a body count of 42,
Yeah, exactly.
ladies and gentlemen.
no, but the guys, it was easy. I'm like, this guy got fat, this guy's bald, this guy's gay. Like it was clockwork. And then the ladies,
so
I'm like, I probably should just be like, but yeah. Anyways, yeah,
That's fun.
yeah.
The first time I got to speak on stage and gotten laughter, is at my friend's wedding. I pulled a skit because he has two best friends.
Yeah.
So Guillaume, he has me, the male best friend, and he has a female best friend. She's his childhood best friend. Her name is Maxime, and we did a little. She got up to do the speech. I'm like, whoa, I'm the best man. I should do this.
It was like planned.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, I'm the best. I'm like, you're a woman. And
then you
and then I whapa! A 1-2 uppercut and bam! Who's the man? And then I recited the Quran. I didn't have to add the Quran line. I don't know why.
Well, it made sense. Made more sense, honestly.
So we played, and then I went first. I did my speech, and it was emotional.
Yeah.
It was funny. I did crowd work.
Yeah.
People were laughing and crying. I didn't know I had that effect on people. And then she did hers. She couldn't follow me. No offense,
She
Maxime.
buried her.
I buried her.
Oh,
right?
wow.
She could not. She told me, like, how am I supposed? Because she didn't know what I was gonna say.
Yeah, yeah.
I spent time writing and crying, and I was.
You're
it
like,
was
you're never gonna get booked here again. That's crazy.
he got divorced, so I don't know. Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe she should have went first.
Yeah. I remember different wedding, but I went to my buddy's wedding last year, and the best man speech. This guy clearly did not prepare anything.
Oh.
He was like. There was like 2 or 3 times, like no exaggeration, 2 or 3 times in his set, you could tell he didn't know what to say, and he's just like, "How about we all just cheer." She did like 3 cheers, and just like it went nowhere. And like it was one of those where it's like there's not a high expectation for like a speech like that because most people have never been in front of a crowd.
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
get it, but like everybody was like, "This guy's bombing, dude. This guy's
Give him
bombing."
the light.
Yeah. But no, I mean, it was like no one cares, obviously. Like it's like a fun day. Everybody's having a good time. But
I find weddings, if I'm going to do another wedding, I don't want to go to. Do you like going to weddings?
they're fun.
Yeah.
I really like going to weddings. Yeah, it's a good time. I don't like, I mean, there's.
Would you have a wedding? Would you get
Would
married?
I think about this all the time. I don't know if I would. It's.
You'd have to ask your boyfriend.
I'd have, yeah. I haven't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It might be illegal, so I don't know. But
Inshallah.
I don't know, dude.
Inshallah.
It's such a. I just cringe at the thought of like all my friends and family
Yeah.
being there and seeing me dance.
They're all watching.
Yeah, seeing me like dance with my fiance / wife or whatever. I don't know.
So
That's
expensive.
It's
If
expensive.
It was free.
If it was free,
If
maybe.
weddings were free,
Yeah.
then yeah. But even if like her father pays for it, that's like 40 grand.
No, it's crazy.
Dude, 40 grand. You know how many zins you can buy?
And it's also like what I've noticed too is like when my friends have gotten married, you don't see them. Like you're hanging out with your friends who are also invited to the wedding because they're literally running around the whole night saying hi to people.
Yeah, yeah,
They have their
they're-
extended but
it's
it's
a
like
job.
it makes sense like why it's their day, they have to fucking see everyone, whatever. So it's like you get invited to their wedding, but you don't hang out with them the
No.
whole night.
No.
That's kind of
Just on
interesting.
the dance floor a little, It's more for her, I think.
It's 100% for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not many guys that are just like, fuck, dude, my wedding was fucking kick ass.
Oh man, it's so fun. Usually it's the bachelor party.
Yeah.
And I've heard crazy stories about bachelor parties.
Yeah.
White people go crazy. It's a very white thing. I didn't know.
I've never been to a bachelor party.
I've been to one with Guillaume. It was just him and I. That's it. We don't need
That was
other
a
people.
date, I think.
We went to Miami.
Oh, wow.
It was, but we didn't do anything crazy. We just got drunk.
Strip club?
No, he's not much of a strip club guy. But no, we got really drunk. We went clubbing in Miami. Dude, we went to somewhere called Fontainebleau or something.
Mm.
Huge, fancy schmancy club. And we were like, oh, he'll never let us in. But I'm like, Guillaume, let me work my charm.
Mm.
So I go to the bouncer. I have like 100. Hey, man. I shake his hand, put 100 in his pocket. He waited 3 minutes, like, all right, come in.
Mm.
And then he lets me in. I'm like, perfect. We walk in, and it's everything you imagine a Miami club would be. Lights, gorgeous women everywhere. To this day, Guillaume and I, we don't agree on this, but I'm pretty sure I danced with T-Pain. I'm 90% sure he's like, Amerno is just a black guy with dreads and sunglasses. I'm like, no, that was T-Pain. T-Pain was hired by the club to get the party starting on the
Yeah.
dance floor. And I danced with T-Pain, and he'll tell but like, T-Pain, you know.
Yeah, T-Pain, if you're watching,
Yeah,
you remember.
So anyway, so we're dancing, and the night is so fun. The sound system is amazing. There's pens everywhere, just hot women, and Guillaume and I, and then suddenly like the DJ's like, he's like, ladies and gentlemen, look who came to see us, and we all
Guillaume!
slightly bigger than Guillaume.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather and Jamie Foxx start going down, and the crowd's like, "Wah,
No
Jamie
way.
Foxx, Floyd Mayweather." And Jamie Foxx is so Jamie Foxxy.
Yeah.
He just goes, and the crowd's like,
People goes crazy. Yeah.
By the way, Floyd Mayweather is this big.
Oh, he's little.
He is a cute, tiny boy.
Yeah.
who can murder you.
Oh,
but
for
he
sure.
is literally this big, and this wide,
And he's probably like rolling with security too. He's
Oh
probably-
yeah,
yeah.
just giant men,
Yeah.
black men surrounding them. But then the whole night got bad because at the beginning everyone was dancing and having fun, and suddenly they got there, and so they're sitting in the VIP booth, and everyone's looking up at them, and they're just standing on the table, and they're like, so no one is enjoying the night.
Everyone's trying to get a picture of him.
People are just looking at Jamie Foxx and Floyd Mayweather,
Yeah.
and so the night got a little weird. Like you're like, oh, it's not fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got drunk. We smoked cigars. We go, oh, dude, oh my god, we got so drunk. I think 3-4 days in Miami, I think cost me about $2,000.
Oh wow.
Just to give you an idea of,
Yeah.
because we're like, oh.
Yeah, I mean,
must
you're
be-
blowing money. If it's like a bachelor party,
Yeah.
you're blowing money.
Yeah.
They ever tell you about the time I saw Waka Flocka Flame at downtown Montreal?
I'm not aware of this human.
Waka Flocka Flame?
That's a person?
Yeah. I'll play you some of his music after
So
this.
it's a musician.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Walker, Flocker.
Waka Flocka
Waka.
Flame. Waka Flocka.
Sorry, didn't
Yeah.
mean to.
I guess he was in Montreal for like he was shooting something with Vice, I think. But he was just like while he was here, like he was just walking around downtown. Like so, I saw so many people get photos with him and stuff.
Is he like a guy with like orange hair and grills?
No,
and he's
no,
like a
no.
wigger?
I'll
Can I say this word?
you can't. You
Wigger?
shouldn't say that. No.
No?
It's
I've heard
really
other
close.
white people say it.
I know it's just really close.
Yeah.
I no. So
I shouldn't say the crow word then.
I was. It was when I worked at the bank, so I was like business casual.
Yeah.
And I was like walking home from work, and I just saw him, and from across the street, one of his things, he's Flocka, like on the beat, he's like Flocka. And so I see him across the street. I'm just some white dude dressed in like a bank suit, and I'm like Flocka, and he looks over, and I was just like, "What's up, man?"
That's my demographic.
Yeah, exactly.
That's-
I'm like, I look like the biggest white collar douche
Oh, yeah.
of all time, and I'm just like Flocka.
White bankers who do cocaine
Yeah.
on the weekends.
Yeah.
He doesn't do
I
cocaine,
was like,
but this is
I'll
his.
see you at the strip club, Flocka.
I'll see you in my earphones, bud.
Yeah.
Waka Flocka.
Yeah.
I think
But-
I know who it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if I'm imagining someone. Let's see if who I'm imagining is this guy. He's
want
yeah.
Do you want to hear a song?
No, because we can't.
Oh,
the
copyright,
thing, yeah.
copyright,
But I'd
okay.
like to see his face.
Okay, I'll show you.
Waka Flocka.
Waka
Flame.
Flocka
I think I
Flame.
know who it is. It's a white. Here's what I'm imagining. Wait, before I look.
Not a white guy.
Oh, okay, then no. I'm
This
imagining a
guy.
white guy. No, I did not. This I thought it was Akeem. I'm not gonna lie. But this is
This is Waka Flocka Flame.
Waka Flocka Flame.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
okay.
huge too.
He's
Like,
huge,
I
really?
could tell right away. He was I saw him walking out of the Louis Vuitton store, and he had like a bunch of
Whoa.
bags. Yeah.
Well, did he have security or was it just him?
He was just rolling. He was with one other guy, and like they were just walking around. But like everybody knew who he was. Like
Really?
everybody was. He was cool as fuck. Like, he was taking pictures with everybody. Like
Ah.
yeah.
Is he good?
Yeah. I like it. I
Is
like
he better
some
than
of his
Ace of
music.
Base?
No.
You could do what you want, just seize the day.
I think he's less motivational. than
Give me your
Ace of Base.
favorite. Drop me your favorite bar. I think that's the term.
Waka
Flocka
I
Flame.
can't. I can't do. I
We'll
can't
censor-
say
we'll
the whole
censor-
thing.
we'll censor
I
the
can't
word.
say the whole thing. I don't know if I should. Yeah.
Or like an idea of his that you're like, ooh.
There's one where he says he goes hard in the paint. He goes hard in fucking paint.
He goes hard in the paint.
Fucking paint.
I'm
yeah.
assuming that means he works hard. He's a hard worker.
Yeah. I think that means he's got a good work ethic.
Mm.
He's got a good.
It's a good example for the kid.
He's a good example for the kids. The kids go hard in their fucking paint.
Go hard in the paint.
He's talking about the paint like a basketball court, like in the. I think that's like where the expression comes from, but it means like he like goes hard in whatever he does. I'm not sure exactly.
Hard in the paint.
Yeah.
Did he invent that expression?
No, it's like a common expression. Yeah.
Okay, so
Going hard in the paint.
Listen, I value that's a good word to give to the children. Go hard on the paint.
Yeah. Yeah, you should,
Go hard in the paint, kids.
teach. Hey, kids, go hard in the paint.
I'm gonna translate to Chinese and I'm
If
gonna
you're,
say,
yeah. You go, make sure you have fun, but make sure you go hard on fucking paint, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's have you've met rappers, right? Yeah, like you've met Waka Flocka.
I mean, I was across the street and I yelled Flocka.
You've seen also like I don't know. I've seen a few. I did a few shows. I did one show, and I've talked to up and coming rappers.
Okay.
And something about realize about rappers is that they're all cool. I did a show where I did stand up in front of it was like before a rap show. I
Yeah.
got booked to do stand up before a rap show, and they were all standing up. It was it was not a perfect.
Wait, this is in Montreal?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you met like an up and coming rapper?
I got booked to open
For a rapper.
for like a rap show, and they were like also people were dancing.
Is it the one here?
No, not here.
There's a rap show here, March 22nd.
Yeah, yeah. You guys come to their rap show.
I will be hosting.
I kind of did that. So the host was like, "All right, guys, let's start the show." The first comedian, no chairs.
Yeah.
I would say 90% of the men were either black or Latino,
Yeah.
and women were of every color. Everybody's standing up. Everyone's like dressed rich, not like banker rich, but like
Rap show rich.
rap show rich.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the nice shoes and the you could see like the elder black people. They were like with their honey. She put on a couple of pounds, but she was still hot. She was wearing like a tight dress.
Yeah.
And then you had like the young men, and they're like yo, and I met rappers.
They're like, yo.
Yeah, they were very, they're, listen, I support
Yes.
the art form. I'm a big fan of rap,
Absolutely.
but it was my first time introduced to up and coming rap.
Yeah.
And these guys, they're 18,
Yeah.
they're 19, they had swagger, dude. They had fans. They had hot girls that when we were in high school, we'd be like, who is she dating? She is an angel. She was sent to us by God on this earth. She's mesmerizingly beautiful.
Yeah.
And she's looking at him like she's in the front row. And she's like, I'm
Looking
like,
at the
wow.
rapper.
Looking at the rapper.
Yeah.
And he's not that good,
Yeah.
but he already had his hordes of whores.
I feel like women like musicians more than comedians.
Yeah.
I think it's just in general, I think musicians are way cooler than comedians.
Exactly, but
yeah.
the coolness factor blew my mind because I'm on stage. I'm like, my dick is broken. I
Yeah.
have tits. I'm bald.
Did you bomb?
No, I did.
Oh, you did well? Okay.
Because I'm like, well, I'm not gonna. I was supposed to do 30 minutes. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bomb for 30 minutes. I'm gonna do crowd work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to like, hey, you, what do you do?
That's good. It's surprising they were a good crowd. I find most people I know who open for musicians, it's been awful.
I had to. It was a small room. There was like maybe 40, 50 people.
Okay.
And they were standing up, and I had to like find a way to get. I didn't. Not everything killed.
You
but
should
I'm
have
like,
just done the 8 Mile and just got everyone into it, man.
Hey guys, you know what's my favorite?
Everybody from this route. Yeah.
Everybody said yeah.
Okay.
It was a very fun experience, but I got to witness. It's crazy. They're young,
Young rappers.
and I talked to them afterwards because on stage I'm like, oh guys, fuck, have sex. Then there was a guy, and then you could tell he was like a cute little boy, like he had
Yeah.
like, like he was, like he had coolness.
Yeah.
But he was a child. He was like 18, 19. He had girls, bro. I'm telling you, every girl of high school that you had a crush on was there. I'm like, hey.
I hope these girls were of age because she keeps.
It was a bar. It was
Oh,
a bar.
okay.
So they're not. It's not
You're
it
like,
wasn't a
you
high
remember
school.
how hot 16-year-olds were? They were all there.
No, when I say this, you
You're-
never
you're
had a
talking-
crush,
Yeah, of course.
and you're like, oh my god, she's the most beautiful. And you look at it like, oh, that's a child. I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I'm talking like when you had a crush and like, this is the most beautiful girl ever. Who does she like?
Yeah.
Like if I'm wooing over her, who is she wooing over? You know. So I remember I took him to the like, hey, you're talented. Focus on your work. I became a dad. I'm like, focus on your work. Keep away from these sluts. Focus on the, He's like, yeah, thanks. All right, thanks, man. Thanks, sir. Merci, monsieur.
It's funny you bring up young rappers because when we performed in Belleville, Ontario.
Shout out.
Yeah. I don't know. Should I say his name?
Yeah.
Okay. When we performed in Belleville, it was like the week of the show. I looked at the venue's Instagram, and then I saw on their story there was a kid performing the night after named Lil Mikey.
Swagger. He's got
Yeah.
swagger and confidence for a white boy from Belleville.
Yeah, he actually dropped a music video recently on YouTube.
Yeah, I saw that.
You watched it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did. Good job, kid.
So we're sharing the same stages as Lil Mikey.
Follow your dreams, buddy.
No, but I got really into his stuff. And maybe one day he'll open for us.
Yeah,
or
he has a
something.
song I think called Bella Hadid.
Bella Hadid.
Bella Hadid, guys, check it out on Spotify.
Hello, It's Me. It's a
Hello,
is a
it's
good
me.
single.
It's another classic, yeah. Killing it. And he's like 17, 18? He must be 18. It's a boy.
I think he's like, I don't know. He's like 18, 19.
Dude, he must bang all the hot girls in Belleville.
There's 3, but
All of
yeah, exactly.
Don't get them pregnant.
He had
Little Mikey.
he had a line in one of his songs where he goes, she said, Mikey, hold me tight, so I put the Mora. It's just fucking kind of really funny. Like really, like she said, hold me tight, so I choked her out. Like that's, yeah. Shout out to Little Mikey, man.
Little Mikey, if you're listening, he follows the podcast, by the way.
He might see this. He might see.
I hope you do this. Listen, let us open for you. Let us open for you, Mr. Little Mikey. Mr.
Miss Little Michael.
Michael.
Michael, I know
Sir-
you're watching this.
Sir Michael, if you're listening, we would love to open for
Sir
you.
Michael McDonald.
If we add your followers and our followers, we have like 2,000 followers. And we can get these people. We have fans in
We do have
Belleville.
fans.
We have people who told us we'll come back.
We have fans in small town Ontario. Yeah.
So let's make a collab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do a track.
Oh,
We could do a collab track.
I've been
never
dying
rapped
to say
before.
one word.
I've never rapped before.
You never rapped?
I mean, not like I've never like written a rap and like actually tried to like do
Have you ever
it.
written poetry?
Like in school.
Yeah,
but like
that's
not
why
like,
people's rap.
Yeah, that's white people's
Hey
rap.
yo, just add a hey yo, hey yo. The flowers are blooming.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
The smoke is fuming.
I just feel like I'm too self-conscious. I would just feel like a tool.
And yet again, we go on stage
And I do
and we
this,
say
yeah.
lines that sometimes get nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I guess maybe I should. Yeah. I don't know. There's
You never
something
wrote a
about
poem about a girl you liked?
no.
No.
You did
man.
that?
Of course. I'm gay. I'm romantic. That's why I'm blown away. I realize there's something different between us. I go, and you let things come to you.
Mhm.
We have that different. I have to go and.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, let's stay cool. You're cooler. You're cool.
Let's feel
You
it
have
out.
that cool feeling. I'm cool. Yeah. Let things come to me, and things come to you.
Mhm.
Me, I'm like, no, I gotta go. Rah. Maybe you're more. I want to say I'm more of a predator, but that sounds weird. So I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
But I'm more like I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hunt,
Yeah.
and you're like I'm just gonna let.
I'm gonna gather.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've never. I don't know. I would be too embarrassed to give a girl a poem and be like, I wrote this.
Oh, it's never worked.
Yeah, of course not.
I got laid at the age of 22.
Yeah.
There's the first time I got laid is because I started becoming cool. I was 50 pounds lighter. I had beautiful hair.
Yeah.
I was at McGill Engineering, bro. I was
Yeah.
cool for the first time ever. For a very short period of time, I was cool.
Yeah.
And this is how I lost my virginity. 100%. But
And
what's good? Here's what's good is that once you get my age, all those cute gay things, women love.
women
that.
love it.
I'm dating someone right now. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I'm so cheesy.
It's a fishy?
It's a fishy.
Oh.
We.
I was giving you
cheesy.
a,
Cheesy, and they're like, oh, cause she's 30.
yeah.
She loves that.
She likes
You
that shit.
either do that to 30-year-old women or 16-year-old girls. As a 40-year-old man, that's the only two times where
Those are the only two demographics you can date.
Yeah.
You got to choose
Yeah.
wisely.
a 16-year-old child writing a poem to a 16-year-old child. She's like, but a 40-year-old man.
You got to be like,
I gotta
sound it
stop.
out, sound it out. Can't use too many big words.
All right. You. This year started very hard for you,
Yeah.
and now things are blossoming into something very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice to see. What do I wish you for the rest of the year?
Rest of the year,
What goal would you like to achieve?
what goal would I like to achieve, man? I mean, I think it's like, getting bigger opportunities is cool, but you want to get the most out of them. So I just kind of want
And
to.
they're gonna come to you because you're cool.
I kind of just want to, focus on getting better and being a sponge and new jokes. I want to
New
write
jokes.
better jokes. I want to write new jokes. I want to work
Give
on
me a
those.
goal, a measurable goal.
Measurable goal. I feel like I can, I don't know. Let's get to 20.
You don't have
Let's have
20
a good,
yet?
I probably, it's not a good 20.
Really?
Like I can do 20, but it's not like I know I'm going to lose them. I know there's some parts of my set that aren't as strong as the others, so.
Are they funny though?
Yeah, I mean but I feel like too there's a lot of jokes that you write early on that you kind of outgrow.
Yeah.
And I would probably have to tell a lot of those to make it to 20.
That's okay.
So I think it's just I don't know. I want to write better jokes and I want to just get better on stage.
Let's get to
and-
30.
30?
You have 6 March, April, June. Wait, March, April, May, June, July, August,
Yeah.
September, October, November, December. You have 10 months.
10 months.
You have 10 months. You want to tell me you can't get to 30?
25.
Let's get dude. So we can co-headline.
Yeah.
Go out.
Yeah. We'll work on it, man. We're
Yeah,
we're
go
just-
go experience new things.
Yeah, like anal. And
You never did?
No.
It's fun, if the girl likes it.
Yeah, I mean, I hope.
No, but
I
like-
hope she's into it.
No, but sometimes they'll do it because they love you.
Yeah.
Because women are givers, but that's not fun. I can't. Also,
Your heart's got to be in it.
my rule is that it stops when she comes.
Yeah.
Once she comes, what are you gonna do? Like she's done. She's like, no, it goes from anal to having something up your ass.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
No, for sure. Yeah.
You never had? Oh, how old are you?
27.
Yeah, I think I was 27 when I tried it for the first time. If you're listening to this and you're into, and you want to introduce this young child to
Okay.
some
What do I
anal fun,
what do I wish for you?
headline more shows,
Yeah.
make more money,
Yeah.
and hopefully the Amber show blows up a little, or a lot.
Bring on some big guests.
There's no such thing as small guests.
You should try to bring on like fucking bigwig or something.
Dude, I'm so happy you're here. I don't need a big wig.
That's okay.
I would like a wig though. Maybe that's what my
You
career
just need a
needs.
big wig.
Just an
It
actual,
doesn't matter about the guest.
like Elvis Presley.
Would you
Ready
shoot?
for the money?
Would you solo podcast?
I thought about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, maybe I'll try it. I
Yeah.
don't know if I can do an hour
Mhm.
of solo podcasting.
Yeah.
At a certain point, you're just insane.
Yeah. I would never. Yeah, I don't think I could ever do a solo podcast either. I think you need the banter to like keep it moving naturally. I'd feel like I'd just be complaining and I'd get annoyed.
I would
by
like to
myself.
try. Maybe I'll record. Maybe I'll never release it, or maybe I'll do like a short 15-minute.
Yeah, do it
Yeah.
naked.
Yeah,
Of course.
but
Duh.
I thought about it. Like if I were to do it alone, what I would do, I would maybe put a picture of Eugene, picture of Guillaume, picture of Gabe, and then I'd be like, I will try to
You can talk about like
talk to just to have just behind the camera. People don't see it, so I know
Yeah.
like where to look at, where to talk to, blah blah blah.
like here's a story about Gabe. Here's a story about Eugene.
No. Like
No?
I'm talking. This is
okay.
because this is how I write my jokes. Is like, let's say I'm sitting on the table. I'm like, okay, I'm imagining myself in front of a crowd, and I'll have, I don't know, there's the salt shaker and the pepper shaker and the box of Halls, and I'll like
You're pitching it to them.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
It's not just in my mind. Because also I'm a movement guy.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like too I don't know. I'm not really a ranter when it comes to like my sense of humor.
No.
So
You're set up punchline. You're classic joke writer.
Yeah. But I don't know. Some people can do it. I think it's crazy when I think it's cool when people can do it. That's not for me.
Again, I truly believe at my age that whatever you want, if this is what you search for,
Yeah.
then you just practice till you get good.
No, that's it. That's anything, right?
That's the only reason why I believe this businesses will work, is that I was at school in math. I became aerospace engineer.
Mm-hmm.
I worked hard and I achieved the highest level of applied mathematics you could. I was a horrible open micer. Now I headline and I do pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, well, if I look at my past successes, all I need is to just be fully immersed and fully involved and just give myself 100% to something, and I'll become proficient at it. So I'm like, all right, now I'm a terrible businessman, and let's see if I just
That's where everyone starts, though.
throw myself into it. So there's this confidence that's come from past successes.
Was it your dream? Because you asked me earlier about like the dream dying and stuff. Was it your dream to be an aerospace engineer?
I liked vibrations. I liked certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Was it my dream? No.
Yeah.
No, it was never.
You saw it as a check.
No, not at all. It was very interesting.
You liked it.
It's
Okay.
very interesting. The
Yeah.
whole process was very interesting. Plus, I got to hang out with Guillaume during my bachelor. I literally chose McGill because Guillaume was going to McGill.
Yeah.
I told you, I value friendships a lot. I'm like, I'm not going to go study. No, I'm going to go hang out with Guillaume.
Yeah.
I like cars. What? Mechanical engineering seems fun. If it wasn't for Guillaume, I would be an archaeologist right now.
Yeah.
That's my option 2 that I got accepted is archaeology.
At McGill.
Whatever university was offering. I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's very easy to get into archaeology. It's not like engineering.
It's not a
It's not a
competitive
so,
program.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, but I like math. It seems like a good job.
College is fun.
Yeah.
College is a lot of fun, man.
I
had a
never
really
got
good
to
time.
experience like what people see on TV in terms of college.
Yeah.
I never got that. Did you live the
Oh,
college,
yeah,
like the Bert
yeah.
Kreischer?
Yeah.
Really?
I like.
Oh yeah, you're a football player.
You ever see?
Oh my God, you were the superstar.
I mean, this is the thing. Not like.
Oh my God.
So this is the thing. Like people
the
on.
whores.
We're in Canada, so people
my
didn't.
God.
People don't really care about
Dude, the
Canadian college
bitches that
football.
would have fucked you. You were like the superstar.
You ever watch Blue Mountain State?
Taylor Swift of Calgary.
I was here,
Oh.
but yeah. You ever watch Blue Mountain State?
No.
Okay. Well, it was like that without the winning. That's what I tell people.
Okay.
Because it was just everyone lived. We all lived in like the same kind of block, and like
Yeah.
everyone lived together, and yeah, it was a I did it up. Yeah.
We had such a different
Yeah, I had a
Oh
great.
my
I partied a lot. And
party.
I partied a lot.
You're
in
the
college.
superstar. That's why you're
Yeah.
cool. You have years of training of being cool.
But no, like, I mean, not every
Oh.
like I said, we were in Canada.
Even your
so
posture. You have a posture of a cool guy.
so-
Okay. You
A
know what?
lot of-
let's give some advice to the children listening and to me.
Okay.
How do you become cool?
How do you become
Joel?
cool?
Because you're a cool guy.
Just be yourself.
That's not true. I am myself, and look at me. I'm hilarious, but I'm not cool.
I
What's
don't
the
know.
rules of
I
coolness?
don't think I'm cool. Like
You shut up.
I think about. I don't know. I
Shut up,
cringe
don't-
at a lot of. I've done a lot of cringy, horrendous.
Again, everyone says you're cool. Everyone likes you.
Mm.
Everyone wants to hang out with you.
Yeah.
Things just get thrown at you.
Yeah.
Money, opportunity, pussy. What is the secret?
The secret.
Yeah, you have to teach the youth and an old man.
You want to know the secret? Come to M Montreal every Tuesday at 8:30.
Avoid answering questions. I think this is the secret.
Well, I don't know, man. You're throwing a lot at me. I don't know what
Yeah.
to say. It's very complimentary, and I don't like
You're
it.
very cool.
Thank
You
you.
know you're cool. Some people are cool. I could tell you who's cool and who's not cool.
Let's name names.
Wasim, very cool.
Wakim's a cool guy. Yeah. I like Wasim.
Oren, very cool.
Cool guy.
You, very cool.
Yeah. Akeem, cool.
Akeem, oh my God,
He's
Akeem,
the
the king
coolest.
of cool.
He's the coolest
And he's
guy.
black, bro.
Yeah, that's double. That's
That's
double
double
trouble
cool.
right there.
That's double cool.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, not cool. Me,
Just find your own sauce. Find your own sauce and serve it up.
what are these platitudes?
I don't know how to
throwing at me?
answer that question.
I never
because
used the word platitude until now.
I
That's
never.
how much.
I've never walked around thinking, "Fucking cool." Like it's never been. That's never been in my head.
Hmm.
I just like, if you like it, cool. If you don't, also cool. Because not everyone's gonna like you.
It's Marcus Aurelius.
There's a lot of people who aren't gonna like you, and that's just
Yeah.
the fact. It's the way of the road.
I never thought funny and cool went together until I met a few comedians. I'm like,
Mm.
oh no, funny. Because my hero is not cool. Louis is not cool. All right, I think they're cutting the music off. All right.
I think they're playing us
yeah,
off.
they're playing us off.
I kind of like this track though.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. Did you have fun, Joel?
I had a great time.
Love you, buddy.
Love you too, man.
Let's do it again. And yeah, guys, continue subscribing. And the Amber Show. I love you, Eugene. I love you, Gabe. Bye, everybody.